Welcome back to the channel, or hi if you're new here. I'm Elise and today we're going to be learning how to crochet this super easy mesh bandana. It's got this super pretty border on the edge, and you can make this for any size that you need. If you want to make one for your pet, or if you want like a tie around your waist type of a thing, you can really make this as large or small as you'd like. This is a beginner friendly project and I will be going over all of the stitches with you as we use them. All you're going to need to get started on your bandana is some worsted weight for acrylic or cotton yarn. I am using acrylic for my bandana, but cotton works a little bit better if you'd like more of a flowy fabric. You're also going to need a 3.5mm hook, a pair of scissors, and we are ready to get started. Okay, to get started on our bandana, the first thing we have to do, as always, is make a slip knot. To make a slip knot, we're going to wrap the yarn around two of our fingers and across like that. I like to pinch that yarn tail with my thumb so it doesn't come undone. Then I'm taking my pointer finger on my other hand and I'm putting it under that first strand of yarn and over the second. Then I'm flipping that second strand of yarn up and pulling it tight. Let's do that together one more time. Wrap the yarn around two of your fingers and across. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb. Take your finger on your other hand and put it under the first strand of yarn and over the second. Then flip that second strand of yarn up and pull it tight to make your slip knot. Now that we have our slip knot, we can go ahead and put our hook into that loop. Pull on this yarn tail to go ahead and close the loop down around the hook, just like that. And now we can start making our chain. To make a chain, all you have to do is grab that yarn with your hook and pull it right through that loop on your hook, just like that. Grab the yarn and pull it right through that loop on the hook. Now we need to start off with 9 chains in total, so let's go ahead and do that 7 more times. Next, we're going to put a double crochet into the first chain that we made down here. To make a double crochet, we're just going to yarn over, put your hook into that first chain, yarn over and pull up a loop so that you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops. Point where our yarn tail is coming off of, that's going to be the point of our bandana. So it's going to get wider and wider from here. So just keep in mind that we're always going to be working on the side opposite our yarn tail. Next, we're going to chain 8. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to flip this over so we can work back in the opposite direction. Now I'm going to make a single crochet into this space right here. So let's go into that space, yarn over and pull up a loop so that you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through both of those loops on the hook to make your single crochet. Now let's chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're going to make a double crochet into the third chain up on this left hand side. So if you count from your yarn tail here, 1, 2, and 3, we're going to make a double crochet into that third chain. We'll start the next row by chaining 8 again. And flip our work over so we can start working back in the opposite direction. We're going to make a single crochet into this first space. So go into that first space, just like that, and make your single crochet. Then we'll chain 5 and make another single crochet into the next space. Okay, we're almost done with this row. We need to chain 5. And again, we're going to make a double crochet into the third chain up on this left hand side. So we'll count 1, 2, and 3. And make a double crochet into that third chain. Okay, to start the next row, we will always chain 8. flip our work over so we can start working back down in the opposite direction across the widest part of our bandana. We'll make a single crochet into this first space, chain 5, make a single crochet into the next space, chain 5, make a single crochet into the last space, chain 5, and again we'll finish off the row by making a double crochet into that third chain. So there's 1, 2, and 3. We'll make a double crochet right into that third chain. Just like that. So we're just going to keep repeating that pattern until we're happy with the size of our bandana. So you can make this as large or small as you'd like to. We'll always start off the next row by chaining 8. Flip your work over so you can work back down in the opposite direction. We'll make a single crochet into every one of our spaces here. So into that first space, I'm making a single crochet. Then we'll always chain 5 before we make our next single crochet into the next space. We'll always finish the row by making our last single crochet into the last space, then chaining 5 and making our double crochet into the third chain. So go ahead and keep repeating that pattern until you're happy with the size of your bandana, and I will meet you back here so we can go ahead and add the border and the ties. Okay, so I'm happy with the size of my bandana, and this is what we're looking like so far. And now I'm going to go ahead and start on the ties and the border, and I'm just going to pick up right where I left off at the end of this last row that I made. And I'm going to go ahead and make a chain for the tie. Now you can make this tie as long as you'd like depending on how large your bandana is. I think I'm going to go ahead and chain 40 and see how that looks. Okay, my bandana is pretty wide, so I think 40 chains is going to be plenty, but just make sure that it's going to be enough for you to tie the bandana around your head. But once you're happy with the length of your tie, we're going to go ahead and work back down the chain that we just made by making a slip stitch into every chain starting in the second chain from the hook. So if you look at your chain here, this is the first chain from the hook, and our first slip stitch is going to go right here into that second chain. So to make our slip stitch, we're just going to go into that chain, yarn over and pull up a loop, and then pull directly through the loop on our hook to make the slip stitch. So we're just going to keep repeating that all the way down our chain, making one slip stitch in every single chain until we get back down to the end. Okay, so I've made a slip stitch into every one of my chains, and this is what it should be looking like. Now we're going to start working along the edge of our bandana here. We're going to start working down the side towards the point, and we're going to be working into those spaces right here. So the first thing I'm going to do into this first space is make a single crochet. Okay, and now we're going to work our first picot stitch. We're going to do that by chaining 3, 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to make a slip stitch into the bottom of that first chain. So you'll see here at the bottom of our chain 3, we've got these 2 loops right here. We're going to go under both of those loops just like that. And then we're going to make a slip stitch just like that. So there is our first picot stitch. Now into the same space, we're just going to make a single crochet. Okay, so we've got our picot stitch and our single crochet into the first space. Into the next space, I'm going to put 2 single crochets. So there's the first single crochet and the second single crochet. Into the next stitch, I'm going to make a single crochet and my picot stitch. So chain 3 and make your slip stitch into those bottom 2 loops just like that. Make another single crochet into that same space. Okay, so far into the first space, we've got our picot stitch and a single crochet, 2 single crochets into the next space, our picot stitch and a single crochet into the next space, and into the next space, we're going to make 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. Into the next space, we'll make a single crochet, our picot stitch, so chain 3, make your slip stitch into those bottom 2 loops, and another single crochet into that same space, and 2 single crochets into the next space. Okay, so we're just going to keep repeating that pattern until we get down here to the point, and then I'll help you transition over to the other side. So you're going to be making your picot stitch and a single crochet into the first space, 2 single crochets into the next space, your picot stitch and your single crochet into the next space, 2 single crochets, your picot stitch and a single crochet, 2 single crochets, your picot stitch and your single crochet, 2 single crochets, and so on, and I will meet you right down here. And in this last space, I have my picot stitch and my single crochet up next, so I'm going to go ahead and place those in this last space. Just like that. Now I'm going to turn my work so I can start working back up this other side. And then I'm just going to start the pattern over again. So I'm going to make my picot stitch here into this next space. And my single crochet. Into the next space, I'll make my 2 single crochets. And into the next space, I'll make my picot stitch and my single crochet. And we'll just repeat that pattern until we make it up here to the other corner. Okay, and once you've crocheted up to this other corner, we're going to make our next tie. So go ahead and make the same amount of chains that you made for your first tie. I made 40, so I'm going to go ahead and chain 40 again. Okay, then we'll make 1 slip stitch into every chain starting in the second chain from the hook, just like we did with our first tie. Okay, I've made all of my slip stitches, and finally to go ahead and finish off our bandana, we're going to be working along this top part, the widest part of our bandana, and we're going to be making 3 single crochets into each one of our spaces all the way across. So right here into this first space, I'm going to make 3 single crochets. So there's 1, 2, and 3. right into the next space. 1, 2, and 3. And just repeat that all the way across until you get over here to your first tie. Okay, and I've made it all the way across. I'm going to go ahead and finish off by making a slip stitch into that first chain. And then I'm going to tie off by chaining 1, cut the yarn, pull that right up through that chain that you made and pull it tight. And all you have to do now is weave in that yarn tail. And if you have any more yarn tails, for example, I have one down here, go ahead and weave those in and you will be all done with your bandana. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed the tutorial. Go ahead and let me know in the comments how your bandana turned out. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in the next one.